What's up, family? It's your girl, D. Ray, the Divine Relationship Alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. I wanted to come and make a quick video of an aha moment, a download that I received yesterday when it comes down to our spiritual gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, whatever it is. When it comes down to that. And I want to specifically talk about the gift of, thought, like when a thought channels into your mind, which would be like the cognizance one, and or clairvoyance, when a visual comes into your mind. I want to talk about that really quickly, right? Because what was downloaded to me last night from an experience that I had was that these thoughts, these visuals are obviously spirits, right? And if you don't truly know and understand that within you, you will absorb some of these thoughts. You will absorb, these visuals that you've seen, and you will make them your own. And therefore that thought, right, that spirit, that energy now is a part of you, and you manifest that thought form. At the end of the day, these thoughts that we've had, these visuals that we see, they're thought forms, they're energies, they're spirits. All right. And Dolo, the flight boss, talked about this in one of his videos, talked about how, these spirits, they jump into a light body and then they come into your mind, they come into your vision, or you smell them, or whatever your gift may be. And if it resonates with you, then you hold on to it. If it does not resonate with you, then you want to let it go. Now, what happened to me last night, I had just finished meditating, just did a full moon ritual. I was good. I was relaxing, about to go to bed. And I just saw a visual of an older black woman saying just out loud in general, "That's my son. That's my son," right? And her son was there. And then the very next thing I heard after that was, "He passed away at 2." Now, I felt myself kind of get a little frightened because I have a young son. I felt myself, I don't want to say frightened, but I just felt something. And then immediately after that, my spirit channeled to me, "That's not yours," right? That's a channel. That's a spirit coming through trying to relay a message, right? And so, if the message was something that I resonated with, then I would absorb that, and then I would make that manifest, whatever it was. Say if it was something about a business, say if it was something about healthy relationships, if it was something that I actually wanted to manifest, then I would absorb it and take it as my own, right? So I want to tell you guys that sometimes these thoughts, these spirits will come to you, and they want you to absorb them. They want you to harp on it. They want you to feel some type of way about the thought, about the feeling, about whatever it is that you just saw. These energies want you to feel them, right? They want you to absorb them. And when you absorb them, you experience what they have experienced, right? And they want you to do that because they want you, through your work, to actually heal them. That's also what we're talking about, our ancestors living in our DNA, our ancestors still living and dwelling within us. They do that so that aspects of them could actually heal, so that you could heal them through your work, right? But if it's something that does not resonate, it's so important for you to breathe and let it go. For you to say, "No, that's not me. I'm not giving that any energy." All right? That's so very important. This is what actually happens when, your mediums, your psychics, your people who are connected to spirit. This is actually what's happening, right? So for me, I will have a client in front of me who I'm reading for, and a random thought like that will pop into my mind. Now I have a question that I need to ask you. Now I have something that we need to probe a little deeper into, because I know it's not me. It's not me. I don't resonate with that. That's not my story. But maybe there's something within you that resonates with whatever spirit that just came through. All right. So I just say all of that to say, some of the thoughts that you have that come into your mind that may be low vibration, or even some of the images that you see when you know it's not you, don't take them as your own, right? Because now you're going to create some friction between you and your higher self. All right. You're going to be manifesting some things and you're going to be like, well, what is this? This isn't my thought. How is this manifesting in my life? No, it wasn't your thought originally. Originally, it was a spirit that channeled through, and you absorbed it because you let it stay in your mind for too long. You started to feel some type of way about it, right? So for me last night, the first thing I saw was an old woman saying, that's my son. And then the very next thought was saying he passed away at 2. My son is 3. This ain't my story, right? I'm not going to make this my story. I'm not going to feel some type of way about this thought, this energy, this spirit that just came into my mind, right? This is what we call thought forms. This is what we call spirits, energies. They floating around. They're floating around in the air, and they want to know if you're going to connect with it. All right. So if it does not resonate with you, if it's not something that you actually want to see in your reality, then you got to let it go. Don't hold on to it. Now, if you're into the spiritual work, this truck just rolled up so fast. I'm like, what in the world are you doing? Obviously, he's a young dude, right? If you're in the spiritual work, and you are engaging other people, then it may be something for you to consider, and maybe ask whoever you're dealing with a question about whatever thought, whatever image just came into your mind. That's what we do, okay? But, if it doesn't resonate, let it go, right? If you let that thought, that energy start to play with your mind, and you give it too much of your essence, it will become you, and you will end up manifesting it, all right? Love y'all. Peace.